Hello, hello, can you hear me?
Okay, the next viewer, he wants to debate Jordan Peterson. I'm gonna start real quick and say this. I've always said,
Go ahead.
and never said I never said in any way I'm a supporter of Jordan Peterson. I never said he's God. My point was always this. Jordan Peterson has some very questionable statements, but also has some very good statements that help people. And my point is that just because in certain things that you will probably say in a second, he is very, very wrong and very questionable, that does not make other parts of his persona, about talking about, I don't know, depression and stuff like that, any less important and helpful.
Okay, I got that. He should just stick to psychology, bro. That's the only thing he's good at, okay? He's not a political pundit. He has no idea what he's talking about. He's a really bad, figure to weak men. He just preys on weak men and, gives them a father figure, because a lot of them didn't have one, right? And he's not really a good, a figure to them, because, how can I explain this? He's a hypocrite. He doesn't really know, what he's talking about outside of psychology.
Can you name 2 to 3 examples of hypocrisy?
So this is gonna be a funny one. It's the classic one, clean your rooms and shit. Kinda ironic how his room is fucking dirty as shit and messy as fuck and all that. And other stuff. He's a drug addict or was a drug addict, and he's preaching self-control. It's kinda, ooh.
But
very good figure there to look up to.
Someone could have been in a dark place in his life and be addicted and then fix that and then try to use the experience to help others. That's
yeah, but how is he using his experience to help others? He's literally not. He's only just using his platform to be a very open misogynist. And making men just have just for no reason hate women. He's not really preaching self-help when all he's doing is just preaching hate to other people. Plus, a lot of shit that he's into is recently. I've seen a lot of I've seen his videos, because they were popping off on Twitter, and I watched his actual ones, and he's super mask off at the moment politically about just right-wing shit. And even during his psychology classes, which I used to be a fan of Jordan Peterson, believe it or not, right? And I used to watch his psychology lectures, and back then I did not understand them, but now, I grew up and he had a lot of Nazi dog whistles in them, fucking Fourth Reich, talking about the Holocaust and how Nazi Germany was wrong in enslaving the they could have enslaved the Jews more efficiently and all that. He has such weird shit. He honestly should stick to psychology. And a lot of it, his biggest stuff, for example, the Bill C-16 in Canada, was a complete lie, right? The Bill he said he's going he's defending free speech or freedom of expression, and he against the suppression and control of speech, while in the end Bill C-16 is just nothing. It's just there just to help people out that have gendered pronouns, to use it officially, not just anyone who if I identify as a they them or she her, and you said he him and you knew, it wouldn't be illegal. It's just for official areas. And when I said in chat, cultural Marxism, he talks a lot about cultural Marxism. Do you know who invented that term? Nazi Germany. It was all not cultural Marxism was all a part of the Judeo-Bolshevism propaganda chain by Nazi Germany.
Okay, let's make a halt here real quick. The point of this entire thing is to show Tommy where he's wrong. What you're stating right now is what's bad about Jordan Peterson, which I fully agree with. But my point was that, yes, there's some bad points about him, but sometimes there's segments, things he says that make a bit of sense and are helping people and are kind of correct. So far, I don't. You're not really destroying that. You're not.
Do you have his book?
I don't have his book, no. But
I have his book.
My experience is that I'm just straight up real life. There are certain videos of Jordan Peterson about certain topics that, to me, make a lot of sense or a bit helpful, man. Like little 10-minute. Obviously, I'm not that deep into him like you, and you're probably completely right. I fully agree with you. There's a lot of bad shit about him, and as I said, I'm not fucking putting on a pedestal, etc. But yeah, the TommyKay opinion that's supposed to be destroyed right now is that Jordan Peterson is not pure evil. And there's also good in his, I don't know, teachings or something.
Yeah, that's why I started off with saying he should stick to psychology, because he's a professor in psychology, and like some of his psychology lectures are not bad. That's why he should just stick to it. But like taking his self-help stuff, he really has no like basis with the self-help stuff. I've read his books, a lot of it, his book, not his books. I only read 12 Rules for Life. A lot of it is just common sense knowledge, like how to raise a kid, you know, like he just says how to deal with a tantrum by just holding them in one place and like letting them to like, you know, use their energy up. Like it's kind of common sense, you know, like don't take the opinions of others to heart or like to your head. Like literally common sense. You know, his self-help stuff is not like this psychologist level grade fucking, you know, mega shit.
Who cares?
But like,
if the book helps people and does positive things in the world, why does that matter?
I really doubt it did help people, because like okay, I'm gonna keep saying I read it, but
improve their life because of him. You think there's not a single one?
Like through psychology, probably, yeah, like his psychology lectures, but again, his political stuff, not, you know, no basis.
So what's the end game here, though? You're saying because of all these points, you should just not consume it at all. He'll just be, no young man should ever look into Jordan Peterson.
Because of his track record of being a grifter and a complete moron, you should not.
Grifter? What's
a grifter is somebody. A grifter is somebody who like takes extreme political views just for like the fame and the gain of money. That's a grifter, and that's what I think Jordan Peterson like is, and what he's doing. But like the point is, just like because of his track record of being, you know, a complete moron in most of the shit he talks about, people should not like give him like a platform or say some of his stuff is good, because in the end, watching one of his lectures that is probably completely right, helps people, will end up putting you in a pipeline that will go straight to like fucking right-wing propaganda. That is my problem.
Yeah, great point. And I never doubted that, never said otherwise.
Yeah, but like you keep like talking about him in a good way, right? And like not in like a good way in a whole, right? He's not a good person as a whole, and you don't say that. But like sometimes it will be misconstrued by a lot of the viewers because they're very impressionable. They will start like going, oh, maybe this Jordan Peterson is not so bad, and then you go they go watch his videos and then slowly fucking start watching his other shit, and then they go into Andrew Tate.
Would you say as a streamer I have the responsibility to defend my young viewers from Jordan Peterson content? Would you say something like that?
Oh yeah, as a person of influence, you do have to, you know, you have to be responsible with the stuff you say, right? So like, of course.
And then, but what I feel about that is, in a free world and free speech, I should have the right to say, hey guys, I've seen this Jordan Peterson video, 10 minutes long. I think he makes a lot of good points there. I feel like I should be allowed to do something like that.
You should. Like, you could do whatever the fuck you want. I'm just saying that there is like consequences to the stuff you say, right? Because like you're an influencer. A lot of people will look up to you and take your opinions, and you know, it might fuck them up in the long end.
The real bigger question will be: are influencers responsible if someone falls down a rabbit hole because they liked an excerpt of a speech or something? That's another question.
Yes and no, right? Because like the influencer isn't supposed to be the parental figure. You know, the parents should be taking responsibility for that. But at the same time, the way it is right now, there is a bit of responsibility. Like, sure, it's not a good thing. Influencers should not have this level of like influence over people, and they should not have this responsibility. But unfortunately, because of like the dynamics right now and the climate from influencers, it is this way. And you know, it's shit, but you know, there is a level of responsibility.
But you, as someone that watches me a lot and chat, do I often talk that good about Jordan Peterson? Or is it like once a year I say like there's one video I kind of liked? Or how do you guys feel about that? It's not like I'm like an advocate and walk around, he's so fucking good, check him out.
No, you don't really talk about him often, but when you do, you defend him a lot. Because like a lot of people in chat are like, oh, Jordan Peterson bad, and you're like, no, he's not that bad, and then you start going back and forth.
One example, I'm gonna trigger someone chat hot. Have you seen that thing months ago where I talked to Feedback Gaming about Jordan Peterson? Have you ever seen that? Probably not, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, and I was inviting Feedback. Hey, Feedback, tell me what's wrong about Jordan Peterson. And I love you, Dave. I love you, but I felt like Dave had very weak points there that were very easily disrupted, man. You are showing a bit stronger stuff here right now. I love you, Dave.
Thank you.
Thank you, son, bro.
I was a debate Lord Andy, so that makes sense.
Oh, I triggered Dave into oblivion right now. Okay, let's just keep it like that. Great conversation. I still think you're mad wrong. No, I'm just kidding. Great conversation. It's nice to see that some people in this chat actually can count to 10. I love you both, poops.
Thank you, love you too, Ben.
Very much. That was okay. Interesting. Hasano Destiny viewer? What? He has a right to exist, man. Will you stop platforming Jordan Peterson views? Where am I platforming? What? I don't know what? Darn tootin', partner, you're still here? If you fancy more of this beautiful face you're seeing right now, click these videos and subscribe.